Hey there, friends. Have you ever met a zebra quite like Ziggy before? Let's get to know him a little better. Ziggy is not your average zebra. With his vibrant and unique stripes, he is easily the showstopper of the savannah. Every stripe on Ziggy is a zany zigzag, making him stand out even among the most colorful creatures of the wild. But his stripes aren't the only thing that makes Ziggy special. Ziggy is a zebra full of zest. He's always ready for an adventure, always eager to explore the unknown. You see, Ziggy believes that life is a grand adventure, a thrilling journey that's meant to be savored every step of the way. Whether it's galloping at full speed across the plains or taking a slow, leisurely stroll to watch the setting sun, Ziggy embraces every moment with enthusiasm and joy. But what truly sets Ziggy apart is his zestful personality. He's the life of the party, the zebra who's always up for a good laugh. His humor is infectious, spreading like wildfire and lighting up the faces of everyone around him. You can always count on Ziggy to lighten the mood and bring a smile to your face. He's the kind of friend everyone wishes they had, the kind who can turn even the gloomiest day into a party. Ziggy's unique qualities are a celebration of his individuality. His stripes, his zest for life, his zestful personality, they all come together to make Ziggy the zany zebra we all know and love. He's a reminder that it's okay to be different, to stand out, to be zany. After all, it's our differences that make us unique, that make us who we are. Ziggy sure is one zany zebra, isn't he? Now get ready, because Ziggy's about to embark on an exciting adventure. Ziggy, always up for a good adventure, finds a mysterious map leading to a hidden treasure. Our zany zebra Ziggy is a curious and daring fellow, always eager to explore the world around him. Today, something particularly intriguing has caught his attention. Tucked away in the hollow of an ancient baobab tree, Ziggy discovers a rolled-up piece of parchment. As he unrolls it with his nimble hooves, his eyes widen. It's a map. Not just any map, but one that hints at the presence of a hidden treasure. Overwhelmed by curiosity and a sense of adventure, Ziggy decides to follow the map. He's no stranger to excitement, but this is something different. It's not just a frolic in the savannah, it's a quest filled with the promise of discovery and the thrill of the unknown. His heart pounds with anticipation. The air smells different today, charged with the electricity of an impending adventure. The map, beautifully illustrated with curious symbols and winding pathways, becomes Ziggy's guide. He studies it intently, tracing the route with his hoof. There are cryptic clues and riddles that he needs to solve, making the quest even more exhilarating. The first destination appears to be a towering mountain, standing tall against the endless African sky. Packing a small bag with his favorite snacks, juicy marula fruits and crunchy acacia leaves, Ziggy prepares to embark on his journey. There's a spring in his step, a sparkle in his eye. He's ready to face whatever the adventure brings his way. The savannah, his home, waves him goodbye with a gentle breeze, as if whispering good luck in his ears. As the African sun paints the sky in shades of orange and pink, Ziggy takes a deep breath. The adventure calls him, and he's ready to answer. With the map in his hoof, Ziggy sets off, eager to see where this thrilling adventure will lead him. Every adventure has its challenges, and Ziggy's adventure is no different. As Ziggy continues on his journey, he comes across a fast-flowing river that seems impossible to cross. But Ziggy isn't just zany, he's also clever. He spots a fallen tree trunk and, with a little bit of effort, rolls it into the water. Just like that, he has a bridge to cross the river. It's a bit wobbly, but with a skip and a hop, Ziggy makes it to the other side. Next, Ziggy finds himself at the foot of a steep hill. It's so tall it seems to touch the sky. Climbing it seems like an impossible task, but Ziggy isn't one to back down from a challenge. He takes a deep breath, squares his shoulders, and begins his ascent. It's tough, and at times he slips, but he keeps going, pushing himself until he's standing at the top, looking out over the land he's traveled. Then, Ziggy enters a dark forest. The trees are so tall and thick that they block out the sun, making it hard to see. Ziggy feels a flutter of fear in his heart, but he remembers the courage he's shown so far and decides to press on. He uses his ears to listen to the sounds around him and his nose to pick up the scents. He navigates his way through the forest, managed to avoid the thorny bushes and fallen branches. Each challenge Ziggy faces seems bigger and harder than the last, but with every step, he grows more confident. He's learning that he's capable of more than he ever thought possible. He's not just the zany zebra from the savannah. He's a brave adventurer, a problem solver, a beacon of courage and determination. Despite the challenges, Ziggy pushes on, proving that he's not just zany, but also brave and determined. After a long journey filled with challenges, Ziggy finally arrives at the location indicated on the map. Our zany zebra's heart is pounding like a drum, his stripes practically vibrating with anticipation. This is it, the moment he's been waiting for, the culmination of his journey. Can you feel the thrill? Ziggy steps forward, his hooves crunching on the crisp leaves beneath. His eyes grow wide, reflecting the sight before him. It's a sight to behold, a beautiful grove, bathed in warm sunlight, bursting with the most delicious, juicy fruits you can imagine. Mangoes hang like golden suns, apples shine like rubies, and pears glisten like emeralds. It's like walking into a rainbow of tastes, a paradise for a fruit-loving zebra like Ziggy. You can almost see the stars in Ziggy's eyes as he gallops into the grove, his laughter echoing through the trees. He takes a bite of a succulent apple, juice dribbling down his chin. He munches on a ripe mango, its sweet nectar overwhelming his taste buds. He crunches a pear, relishing in its crispness. Oh, how his heart sings with joy. But as the sun begins to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Ziggy slows down, his gaze wandering over the grove. His heart is full, yet there's a hint of melancholy in his eyes. He realizes something profound, something he hadn't considered before. He looks back at the path he's traveled, the challenges he's overcome, the friends he's made, and the fun he's had. Ziggy realized that the real treasure wasn't the fruit, but the journey he had embarked on. It was all about the adventure, the grove, the fruits. They were just the cherry on top of the sundae, the thrill of the journey, the joy of discovery, the bonds formed along the way. That was the real treasure. And you know what? Ziggy wouldn't trade it for the world. With a heart full of joy and a belly full of fruit, Ziggy makes his way back home. Our zany zebra friend Ziggy is now journeying back to his humble abode, his stride filled with a newfound confidence. The path he treads on is the same as before, but it seems different now. You see, each step he takes is now filled with the echoes of his adventure. Each stone, each leaf, each blade of grass holds a story of his bravery, his determination, and his triumph. As he passes the old oak tree, he remembers the time he had to scale its massive trunk to escape the prowling hyenas. The river, once a daunting obstacle, now whispers tales of his courage when he swam across its swirling currents. The tall grass fields sway in the wind, whispering the tales of Ziggy's stealthy moves to outwit the cunning fox. Every part of his journey back is a reminder of how far he's come and how much he's grown. Finally, Ziggy reaches home, where his friends are waiting eagerly. His tales of adventure fill the air, his friends hanging on to every word, their eyes wide with awe and admiration. Ziggy recounts his journey with a twinkle in his eye, his voice filled with excitement. He talks about the challenges he faced, the fears he overcame, and the treasure he found. But most importantly, he shares the lessons he learned, the importance of courage, determination, and a positive spirit. His friends, inspired by his tales, are eager to embark on their own adventures. They realize that life, like Ziggy's journey, is filled with challenges and rewards, and it's up to them to make the most out of it. And so Ziggy's adventure ends, but the memories of it will always remain. Remember, friends, life is an adventure, so enjoy every moment of it. Ziggy's story is a reminder to us all that every adventure, every challenge, every triumph is a chapter in the story of our lives, and it's up to us to make it a story worth telling.